Hello, guys. It's Monday, September 14th. I hope you had a good weekend. So let's dive into what we're going to do today. If you'll click on our task list, first you see you have your 18th journal, and here's what you'll write about. I want you to tell me, do you think you would like to move to a big city one day, like a Chicago or a New York or maybe even a Los Angeles? Just tell me why or why not. What do you think you would like about that, or what do you think you would not like about that? Because the reading we're going to do today revolves around a character who does move from Texas to New York City. And we're going to find out how that experience turns out for him. So our reading is kind of a funny name. It's called Finding Home at Taco Bell by a writer named John DeVore. And so when you click on it, here's what it looks like. It has a part one and a part two. And let me tell you a little bit about this story. It's by a writer again named John DeVore. He's a half Mexican, half white man who was born in Texas. Okay, his parents were from Texas and Mexico. And he decides to move to New York City when he gets out of high school. And so he's going to talk to you about that experience, what it was like to move to this massive city. And he gets a little overwhelmed at first, actually, as a lot of us might. He's going to move to a part of the city called Queens. This is a map of New York. It has all these different pieces of the city. Well, he moves to a part that's called Queens. So if you see Queens, that's what he's talking about. And in the first part of the story, you'll find he's pretty lonely. He feels left out. He feels isolated. He doesn't fit in. And in the second half, just as things are really bad, he finds something that makes him feel at home, and it happens to be Taco Bell. So, yes, he's going to have this funny story sometimes about being lonely in the city and then finding something that makes him feel at home, which happens to be a combination Taco Bell KFC restaurant. So maybe you'll find out what that really means, what it's all about. You'll complete the reading once again, part one and part two, and then afterwards you will complete a reading response with our 4 steps as usual. Create a text box, type your answers at the bottom, and then submit assignment when you're finished. The story's funny and interesting. I hope you enjoy it. As always, email me or use the question board if you have any questions. Good luck.